Jai Shri Ram. So today we will start with Canto 21. The wrath of Vishwamitra, the intercession of Vashishta in favor of Vishwamitra. Hearing the reply quoted above of Dashrath, marked with faltering accents, expressive of parental affection, Vishwamitra, descended in the line of Kusha, full of rage, made the following rebuttal to the king. Having first promised to grant the object solicited by me, you want to go back upon your word? This breach of promise is unworthy of the science of Raghu and will prove to be the ruin of this race. If this is bearable to you, I shall return even as I came, without taking Ram with me. With your promise thus falsified, O scion of Kakushtha, remain at ease in the midst of your relations. When Vishwamitra, who was full of wisdom, was seized with fury, the whole earth shook, and a grave fear entered the minds of God. Perceiving the entire world to be greatly alarmed indeed, the great and wise Rishi Vashishta of noble vows addressed the following words to the king. Born in the line of the Ikshavakus, you are the highest virtue personified, as it were, full of firmness and observing excellent vows, as you do. Your majesty ought not to abandon righteousness in the form of fidelity to your word. A scion of Raghu as you are, celebrated in all the three worlds as one whose mind is given to piety, resort to your innate character, that is, fidelity to truth. You ought not embrace unrighteousness in the form of breach of promise. Merit that has accrued to you from sacrificial performances, culminating in a horse sacrifice and works of public utility like the construction of wells, etc., will be lost if you fail to redeem the promise made by you. Having once solemnly declared that you will do a thing, therefore send Ram with him. The ogres will not be able to overpower him, no matter whether he has mastered archery or not, so long as he is protected by Vishwamitra, son of Gadi, a scion of Kusha, as nectar was guarded by a belt of fire. Vishwamitra is piety incarnate. He is the foremost of those endowed with prowess. He is superior in learning to all and is a great repository of asceticism. He knows the use of different types of missiles in all the three worlds, including the mobile and immobile creation inhabiting them. No other man than myself knows him, nor shall any other creatures know him, neither gods, nor any rishi, nor again the Rakshasas, nor the foremost of Gandharvas and Yakshas, including the Kinnars and the great Nags. All the missiles were formerly born as the most pious sons of Shrashva, a lord of created being, and were gifted by Lord Shiva to Vishwamitra while he ruled over a kingdom. The aforesaid sons of Shrashva, born as they were of the daughters of Daksha, another lord of created beings, were possessed of varied forms, endowed with extraordinary prowess and full of splendor, and brought victory to him who employed them in his service. Jaya and Suprabha, the two aforesaid daughters of Daksha, who were both possessed of well-proportioned limbs, gave birth to 100 more effulgent missiles as well as other weapons. Of these, Jaya, who had secured a boon to this effect, got 50 excellent sons, possessed of infinite glory and devoid of form, for the destruction of Asuric, diabolic forces. Suprabha too brought forth 50 more sons who were exceptionally powerful, hard to overpower, nay, difficult even to assail, and collectively known by the names of Samharas, destructive forces. The son of Gadi, present before you, who is conversant with the principles of righteousness, not only knows the use of all these missiles as one ought to, but is also capable of evolving new ones. Hence, nothing relating to the past and the future is unknown. O scion of Raghu, to this high-souled jewel among the sages, who knows everything concerning dharma, that is virtue. Of such extraordinary might is the highly renowned and exceptionally glorious Vishwamitra. You ought not, therefore, to entertain any doubt about sending Sri Ram with him, O king. Though capable of punishing the Rakshasas himself, it is for the sake of doing good to your son, Sri Ram, that the sage Vishwamitra has sought you and has solicited him. Delighted in mind by the aforesaid explanation by the sage Vashishta, King Dashrath, a jewel among the Raghus, the foremost of kings, whose fame was spread far and wide, felt rejoiced and mentally acquiesced the act of sending Sri Ram, a scion of Raghu, in order to gladden Vishwamitra, son of Gadi, a scion of Kusha. Thus ends Canto 20 in the Balakand of the glorious Ramayan of Valmiki, the work of a rishi and the oldest epic. Okay, so now questions from Canto 21. What was unworthy of the scion of Raghu according to sage Vishwamitra? Question number 72. What advice did Rishi Vashishta give to Raja Dashrath? So today I will end here and tomorrow we will continue. Jai Shri Ram.